Well, if you look at that, it bleeds. We did that. We hook up with Chapman, there's enough munitions on that down sea stallion to finish the job.
I know you make a lot of movies, but this one's a little different. Because you got to go to a place where they don't shoot a lot of movies. You got to go to Vietnam.
Okay, yeah.
What was that? I mean, that's on my bucket list of places where I want to go. And
Oh,
I know,
really?
Yeah, well, most people associate it with the war.
Well,
but,
they still do, you know,
Yeah,
certain with generationally.
Right.
You know, but there's a whole nother faction of the world and generationally now that look at it as a destination. You know, Hanoi, Saigon, they're destination cities. I mean, when we were shooting SWAT, Colin Farrell went to Vietnam for New Year's on our break. He was like, I'm going to party in Vietnam. It's like, what? It was the first time it struck me as, oh, it's a destination. And it is. It's a great spot, man. People had a ball in the city. And then we went out in the boonies, it's a little different.
You can go outside the boonies outside of LA and it's different.
Yeah, well, yeah, when you cross certain streets, yeah, you're
exactly.
in the boonies.
But no, what did you actually get to enjoy when you were there? I know you primarily were there working, and I mean, making movies is never easy, but when you had a little bit of time, what did you do that was a little different in Vietnam to kind of explore the culture?
Well, we did the sightseeing thing. Ran around to, you know, the different spots. You know, a few bomb shelters. There was a great bomb shelter in the hotel that we lived in, actually, historic bomb shelter. We did that. We went to the Hanoi Hilton where they had John McCain locked up. Went over there. There's some great markets all over the place. You know, there's a whole, you know, a food thing. There's water puppets. It's like, it's stuff to do, you know. But outside, when you're out in the country itself, you know, I mean, just seeing the rice paddies, seeing people working every day. When we were going to work early in the morning, 5 o'clock, you know, it's like women out there with a switch and like 3 big-ass water buffalo walking down the highway, or you'll run into like 20, 30 kids on bicycles going to school in their school uniforms. You know, it's one of those countries where it's like 95% literacy rate. People can read and write, you know, that's more than us. You know, so kids are learning and growing, and it's a very communal and spiritual place to be.
Very nice. Now, what's your favorite King Kong movie? The one from back in the day that's black and white, the one they redid in the 70s, the Peter Jackson version? We're not gonna count the one you in, because
you always go back to the 1933, you know, version. You know, the first one, even though the Fay Ray aspect of it all is kind of wonky, but you know, the rest of it's great, man. It's climbing the Empire State Building, swatting down planes. I mean, you can't beat that, you know. But this one surprised me, even though, I mean, we were there shooting and we were doing stuff, but when I finally saw it the other week, I was like, I never knew he was that big. Right. You know, when we were shooting it. Nobody ever said he was actually that big, you know?
No, I was joking with a friend. It looked like he had been reading Men's Health magazine. Cause he's like,
he was yoked, right?
Yeah, he was a little pumped up.
And he's still a kid.
Yeah, I know, because they kept saying he's not full grown.
He's not even full grown yet, you know?
Fox 8 is down, Fox 4 is down. Respond, Fox 3!
Is that a monkey?
What the hell is that? Somebody talk to me, man. Turn right heading 205. Contact approach.
Fox leader to Fox group. On the perimeter. Ready gun in position.
Kill that thing!